Hello everyone, it's Silverlimey79 here. Welcome to another video. I'm trying something new today. I'd certainly appreciate your feedback. If you can put a comment in there, let me know what you think, if you like the video as well. I'd certainly like your thoughts. This is a piece of history I'm showing you here. It's the first postage stamp in the world. It was called a Penny Black, just in case you've got no knowledge of stamps. You're like, wow, the first postage stamp, 1840. It was called the Penny Black. It had Queen Victoria's head on the stamp. It was called a Penny Black for a reason. So you had this black ink mark. It's going to go in, and that is a typical Penny Black. Also, another thing to note, it's got 4 margins. If you look at any collectors, they always like to see a margin there, so you must get a white border around the actual stamp. It's got a Maltese cross cancellation. When I'm talking Maltese cross, this red ink mark, that was the cancellation when the stamp was used. These were also watermarked, so if I turn it over, you probably won't see it. They require a special, I've got a watermark detector, and it would bring up the detail there. So this particular one had a small crown. Yeah, 1840 they were introduced. They only lasted about a year, and then they were replaced with the penny red. Also, they changed the ink. Apparently the red ink used to run very easily, so people used to soak the stamps, wash off the cancellation, and then reuse the stamps. They made 286,000 sheets of these, which worked out to roughly 68 million Penny Black stamps. Now, don't forget, this is the first time that these were available to the public, whereas previously, if you wanted to post something, you went to a post office, you paid them, and then they whacked a big stamp on it, as in, you know, those big ink stamps, and then it went into the mix. This was the first time that the average person could go into the post office, get their stamp, and then apply it to their envelope. And obviously it's 1840, it lasted a year, and then as I said, there's a penny red. This is what they call imperforate, which basically means it doesn't have any perfs on like the newer stamps. Imperforate means they have to cut this with a pair of scissors. So you'd have a whole sheet of these, and of course the postmaster would then have to cut them around. That's why some of them are not as good condition, mainly because they didn't. I mean, if you think about 1840, they didn't think stamps would be worth anything, so they just like slice them up and then put them on. So it was great to see. This is a very nice example, the Maltese cross cancellation. Thanks very much for joining me on this. Let me know what you think. If this is, I mean, I've got a very nice. I haven't got that many stamps, but I've got some nice stamps. If you guys want to see more, I'd certainly appreciate it. This is a historical stamp, so I haven't just put it on just for any old reason. The first postage stamp in the world. That was available to the public. It's got some great history. Like the video, put your comments in. If this is your first visit, please hit the subscribe button, hit the bell as well. I'd certainly appreciate any thoughts you may have. Guys, thanks very much, and I'll see you on the next video.